that said like there's not going to be electricity, and I was like, oh, 3 days of darkness, I'm probably going to need my phone, so I'll order with the last $17 that I have in my bank account. I'll get prepared and I'll order a friggin' portable charger for my phone, so at least I'll have my phone, you know? Like, that's what I was thinking. Like, anyway, so I ordered it on Amazon. I'm like, yeah, got it. Cool. I'll be prepared. I'll have my phone. I'll be able to call my mom and use it for a flashlight, everything, because it's hilarious. I was thinking that, right? And then I'm like on TikTok and I'm like going through the videos, and I see this one that's like telling you what you needed, like a list of things that you needed for the end times or whatever, because they were talking about the war or whatever that's gonna happen, and they're like, oh, and there's gonna be an EMP, and that just turns off all devices or whatever, and I was like, I'm not gonna need my phone, it's gonna be useless, you know. The portable charger is not gonna do anything, you know, if I can't use my phone, I can't call my mom, you know, it's just gonna be a flashlight. But, you know, candles are cheaper and also they last longer for freaking light. Like, why would I waste the last of my money on something that's useless? So anyway, luckily it was just in time. So I canceled my order on Amazon without having to return the package and have it be an extra few days or whatever. So I'm thinking, sign from God, either way. He's telling me, okay, dummy, look what's happening. Look in front of you. This is not just a blackout, you know? This is gonna be high tech. Oh, don't be stupid. And so, you know, now I know, okay, wow, thanks God. Like, I needed that, you know? Like, I was like thinking, yeah, I don't understand the devil. Like, it doesn't make any sense. It would be dumb to like turn around to your creator and be like, hey, creator, I think you're wrong. Why? Because it's actually not true. You know, they're literally not wrong. They're always right and good and perfect. And so it's like, how could you do that? Like, how could you turn it? Like, that's dumb. Like, how could you think you could do it better? Like, there's no way, because God is perfect. So I don't understand how, like, it's not like obvious. Like, God said this, so it's gonna happen. You know, that's the word. It's God. Literally, like, God is the creator of everything. So literally, and I was thinking like, you know, I would love to fight for God, you know, like in the war. And then I was thinking like, like, I've already been fighting. Like, my whole life I felt like terrible on this freaking earth. Like, I cannot understand. I could not understand how people could just be okay with living in someone else's society. You know, it's like you were just born into this. Like, you were just born into this, and you are gonna listen to all the people's rules around you. Like, what? Like, you just, that's cool. I never thought that was okay. I was like, what is this? I don't want to live in this society. I don't want to work. I don't want to do these things. Like, I'd rather just chill, be alone, yeah, and find God, talk to God. Like, that's what I want. You know? Like, I've always been like, what is this? Like, this is such like a waste. Like, what are we doing with our lives? What is this? Like, literally, like, you're living in a world that was created, that you're suffering in, that though it was created, not the world, like, because the world is perfect, it's beautiful everywhere, and everyone knows the beaches, the friggin' forest, everything is beautiful. So God made it perfect, right? Because he is perfect, and everything that comes from him is perfect. Or at least it was at least good. I don't know. I don't know about perfect. But he said good. The things he made were good. So the only thing that's bad about our existence as it relates to society and the world is society. The society is the part that's bad, because look what's happening. Like, they tell you like, oh, there's starving kids in Africa, and it's like, why? Look at all this food we're throwing away. Look at this food I don't want. Like, it's cheap. Like, why are there people over there starving? Like, that makes no sense. And all these rich people, it's like, how are there so many rich people and there's still world hunger? How? That's so much freaking money. $1 million. That's so much freaking money if you're talking about buying food that will sustain someone. It doesn't even have to be like Burger King or something. Like, it could be like rice. Like, rice is cheap. Like, you could just buy rice. Like, cook rice for people. Like, all you need is like 10 cooker people, you know, like Habitat for Humanity, whoever goes out, like charities, they can be the cooks over there. They're just like set up like a freaking homeless shelter thing like we have here. Like we have homeless shelters, people like feed them in soup kitchens. There you go, that's what they're called. Yeah, like I used to do that. Like what? We could just do that in Africa and like like someone donates a bunch of rice, a millionaire or something, just give the rice to people. Like it's not hard. Like I was like, oh man, how come I'm not rich so I can do that? Like that's all I want to do. Like what the heck is happening? And it's because hi guys. Okay, I know I've been making a lot of videos lately, but this one is actually testimony. So, what's been happening is I've been reading about all this end of the world stuff, right? And then I saw reading and seeing, you know, viewing videos. Anyway, then I saw this freaking